We knew it was coming, but to be fair, I mean, that's looking good. Alright farmers, welcome back to Gnadenthal. Now we have got our day set. To be fair, because having a look at this, we have got our fields which are going to be having the old lavender. They are ready to go. So field 34, field 64, and then field 56. All done, all ready to go. But we do have the question of how do you get the lavender out the ground, because the harvester we've got, it won't do it. But I don't want to be getting rid of that harvester, so I may need to go and rent some equipment. That's the plan anyway. Now, I do want to take a quick little look as I put my teeth in, and we still got no goat milk. Wow, isn't that marvellous? I mean, we've got goat milk. We've got this here, which is the actual goat milk. We've got no bottled, so that's still chugging along. How's it doing actually? Let's have a little look. Have a look on there. So we've got 560 litres. Right, so that can carry on going. We need to go to the shop, because to be fair, I need to go and get myself a forage wagon. Yeah, so we're going to go with... we'll go with this header. We want to go for something cheap, which I've seen one down here. There you are. So we're going to rent it anyway. We're going to rent that one. Yeah, that'll do. So that's going to be 2,700. Okay. No problem. We're also going to need to rent ourselves a forage harvester. So again, we're just going to go for a fairly cheap one. We'll go for that. Standard as it goes. Yeah, we'll rent that as well. 15.4. So what's that? So 17. So we're over 18 grand at the minute. Now, I've got a feeling that the lavender is going to be quite a populous crop. Yeah, I don't think my 30,000 litre capacity trailer is going to hold up to it. So we're going to go and get ourselves a different trailer. So I'm going to go and pick up this one. I say pick it up. I'm going to go get the same thing when we get the old forage harvester. But I'm not going to have 25,000. I'm going to go for 250,000. There you are. So we're going to rent that. So we are basically talking 20 grand. So a 20 grand in the hole, all bar a bit of change already before we've even started doing our first bit of harvesting. So we'll see if we can get our stuff back. I mean, I'm going to sell it straight off, because I don't believe it'll go into the silo anyway, because that's just for a standard crop one. So we're going to sell it straight off. Actually, where's the best place? Let's have a little look. Let's have a little look on the old lavender. So the best place to sell it is going to be the old Bloomingart Exports. So where we've been selling everything else. So fair enough. But what we do have to deal with is the rain, because that's going to be coming any minute now. So can we get some, if not part of this harvest done before the rain gets here? We may have to do another little job. I've got an idea. Maybe I might put some oilseed radish in my other field, just to get that, first layer of fertilizer down. We'll see what happens. We'll see how far we get before the rain kicks in. So let's get cracking with this harvesting then. There we have it. It didn't take long, did it? It's less than an hour, but okay, fair enough. I mean, we knew the rain was coming. We knew it was coming, but to be fair, I mean, that's looking good. I must admit, it does look good against the old purple backdrop, but okay, fair enough. We have to stop. Actually, how much we got so far? I was definitely right with getting that bigger trailer. It's up to 107,000 litres already. And we're only halfway through this one field. So that was definitely the right move for that one. Now, next thing, I'm going to want to put some oilseed radish in my old millet field. Well, I say my millet field. It was the field that had millet in it. And I'm thinking of going for something a little different next time. I'm thinking of going for some poppies. So that's going to require a seeder. And I've got a planter. Yeah, so you see the predicament I'm in. We're going to need to swap it out and get something that's more appropriate for putting that type of seed in. So we go and sell my planter. So if we go for, where is it? That one. We're going to sell that. Going to get 46 grand for it. Yes, thank you very much. So we're left with 160 grand. Now, I want to get a fairly decent seeder. I don't be making too many trips. I was thinking of this one. So it's 165 grand. So I haven't got enough. So I'm gonna need to go and borrow some cash. So I need to borrow a fiver. Well, a 5 grand anyway, not just a fiver. So we're gonna borrow 5 grand. Yep, great. No problem. So we've got the 165 grand. So as soon as we've done our harvest for our harvester, we should then be ready to go. And I'll put the old seed tank on the front of this. I mean, hopefully that should be enough for the old oilseed radish. I mean, it doesn't take that much seed anyway. We should be okay with what's in the box, but we're soon going to find out. So I'm going to go and get this seeder from the shop. We're going to get cracking with the oilseed radish. But before we get cracking with this job, if you haven't already, why not click on that subscribe button? And whilst you're down there, you could go check out what we've got in the Andy's Farm merch shop, and you could also become a channel member. Alright, fair enough. Let's get cracking with this job then. So that's the oilseed radish gone in, and to be fair, it's still raining the same amount as when we first started it. So the harvesting is still on pause for now, which is I say it's an issue. It's not. I mean, the lavender, by the looks of it, is going to be growing all year long, so we have got potential to harvest whenever we like. But obviously, it's harvest season. We want to make a bit of cash as soon as we can. So oh, we could put another little pallet of goat milk in there whilst it's chugging along. I'm going to go for a cup of tea, I reckon, because there's not a lot else going on. I mean, potentially, we have still got the lettuce and the tea. Actually, where's what we're doing with the price on the old lettuce? Let's have a little look. So that's going to be down on the old production side, isn't it? So down to the L's, obviously, you know, it being alphabetical order, you got to cycle through a lot of things. So yeah, there we are. Lettuce. So, oh, we could sell lettuce off. I mean, we've got 3,200 per 1,000 litres. I've got quite a lot of pallets there, to be fair. All right, fair enough. That's a thing. And then we've got the old time tea as well. Let's have a little look, see how that's getting on. Where's the old teas? Come on, after the S's, there we are. We've got the time just there. So, no, we need to keep hold of that. So, lettuce. Lettuce is the one. And I haven't got a trailer to take it all up there. So, right, back to the shop. So, we need a trailer. Well, some sort of thing. I'm going to go for it. I like this. I've used it before. I'm going to use it again because I think it's ace. So, it's only going to... Wow. We haven't got 15 grand. We're gonna have to borrow more money. Right, okay, we're gonna get it straight back, let's face it. I mean, we've got plenty of pallets to be selling off, so 15 grand. We'll go and buy that low loader. There we are. Right, job done. Okay, let's go get all this lettuce up. I mean, I'm gonna have to get it all out. Right, so there you are. So we won't grab no, pallet lettuce. There we are. Got 20 pallets there. Man, we've got loads to be getting on with, and whatever's in our greenhouse as well. Okay, we should be making. What's got 20 or 23 pallets of lettuce. Right, let's get this all loaded up then, and we'll see how much money we make with it. Right, here we go, moment of truth. So we've got 23,000 litres of lettuce. How much we're going to make from this? So about 3 grand a pallet. That's what it was saying. So if we just chuck them all in there like that, 73 grand. Oh, that is all right. We're going to repay some of what we owe. Actually, we're going to repay all of it. There we are. So we're back up to 53 grand. Now we've repaid our loans for everything, you know, for this trailer, for the renting of the old forage harvester. We're now clear. So everything that we get from the lavender harvest, when it finishes raining, we're going to be golden. It's going to be full profit. Right, I'm going to go for a cup of tea. I'm going to see you back at the forage harvester when it stops raining. So we're back in the field, and it's 1 o'clock. It's 1 o'clock in the afternoon. It stopped raining, so we can now get cracking again, which is a little bit late in the day for what we wanted to do. Okay, we're going to give it a go anyway. So obviously we'll lower it down. Let's get cracking with this lavender harvest then. I mean, definitely a win having that trailer on the back. I mean, 100,000 litres already, and you know we're not even halfway through, which is awesome. So let's get cracking with this harvest then. So that's the Lavender sold off. I mean, to be fair, I think that was a good shout getting this trailer, because even with this 250,000 litre capacity, we still had three trips up to the shop. So that is all right indeed. I mean, we made, what did we start with? 130 grand we started the day with. We're now up to 314, and we've bought that little trailer for our pallets as well, so that's not bad at all. Now I do need to get rid of this before we carry on, so we need to return it. So we need, come on, where are you on my shopping list? Bit further down, there we are. So we're going to return that. Yes, we don't want to be paying any more rent on that, and the header, yeah, and that trailer. Right, so now we're rent free. Fair enough. We're on to 314 grand. That's not been a bad day at all.